Uganda just passed an incredibly draconian anti-gay law. Thankfully, the death penalty was stripped out of the law in its final version. Now, the punishment for homosexuality is life in prison. Just life in prison. They got rid of the death penalty. They're being kind. It's a very liberal regime they have over there now. They say just life in prison if you're gay. No big deal. So, get this. There are some people, some conservatives in the U.S. that supported and helped push for this legislation. Some of them helped push for it. These are the guys who supported it. Lou Engle, Scott Lively, Matt Barber, Brian Fisher, Tony Perkins, all supported the law. Some of them helped get it passed. And a lot of these guys have radio shows. A lot of these guys are head of organizations here in the U.S. or part of organizations. Focus on the family. I love how they have the Orwellian names. We care so deeply about your family as long as it's white, one man and one woman, and monogamous, and there's 2 kids, and a white picket fence, and a dog, and you look like an episode of Leave It to Beaver. That's the kind of family we're in favor of. Any other family? Couldn't care less. Fuck you. So how's this for irony? Martin Sempa, who was a Ugandan minister who pushed for this bill for 2 years, or I'm sorry, for years, not 2, probably even more than that, said, I can't believe he said this, said on Twitter, quote, "Let freedom ring," when the bill passed. That is one profoundly stupid human being. Now, I mean that. If you could look at a situation where people are thrown in jail simply because of their identity and say, let freedom ring, what's your definition of freedom? Just whatever your personal opinion is on different issues is freedom? No, freedom actually means something. It actually has a definition. It means people doing whatever they want to do as long as they're not hurting anybody else. Not, you know, being subject to oppression or repression or suppression. Letting people live as they wish. But he flips it on its head. Me telling you how you should live and criminalizing who you are, freedom, that's freedom. Sometimes I wonder, like, how a human being can do such a high level of mental gymnastics to make themselves believe that they actually are the ones in favor of freedom when they want to criminalize gay people. Like, I get it, even if you say it's based on the Bible and that's why I believe it because I think the Bible is literally true. Well, in that context, I hear you. It makes sense that you would believe that, even though you're wrong about the Bible being true. But that's not even his argument. He's saying, no, I'm in favor of freedom, and jailing gay people is freedom. Hello? Dude, read a book. Matter of fact, read 78 of them and then come back and maybe we'll have a conversation. Even then, no. Read like 3,000 and then we'll talk. And here's another part that sent chills down my spine. LGBT activist Frank Mugisha is panicking. He's a LGBT activist in Uganda, which, by the way, the size of the balls on this guy, it's got to be a world record. Being a gay activist in one of the most anti-gay places in the world. I mean, you're running a risk of violence against you if you're doing this in Louisiana. Never mind doing it in Uganda. He's panicking because he says, quote, "There is going to be a hunt." Meaning now, you know, Ugandan citizens who are anti-gay, or the authorities, they now have an excuse to just go out and round up everybody who they suspect is gay. I mean, this is crazy. Now, to show you the state, worldwide, the state of LGBT rights, if you're not sufficiently depressed yet, you will be at the end of this fact. It's illegal to be gay. Illegal to be gay. In 77 countries. 77. There's 5 countries that kill you for being gay. This is why I say we can't stop fighting, man.